All right, Halloween fanatics, welcome back for another deep dive.
Ooh, fun.
You know that feeling when October hits and you're suddenly itching to turn your house
Oh,
into
yeah.
like a haunted masterpiece?
Totally.
Well, we're here to help you scratch that itch.
It's definitely my favorite time of year for crafting.
Hmm.
And you've brought just the thing to get our creative juices flowing.
Cool.
This Reader's Digest article
Okay.
titled 80 DIY Halloween Decorations for 2022 Cheap Halloween Decorations.
All right, so.
Even though it's from 2022,
Yeah.
the ideas are timeless.
Exactly, and we're not just going to skim the surface here.
No.
We're diving deep
Oh, yeah.
to find those hidden gems,
Okay.
decorations that are both easy to make
Right.
and seriously impressive.
Yes.
Think maximum impact with minimal effort.
Efficiency is key,
Yeah.
especially when you're juggling Halloween prep with
Yeah.
life. Exactly.
Okay, so you want your front door to scream, Happy Halloween, in a good way, of course. But you're not exactly Martha Stewart.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
The article has this brilliant idea for a giant spider web.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's deceptively simple.
Okay.
Just white yarn and some strategically placed plastic spiders.
I like it.
Now, here's a pro tip.
Okay.
If you really want to elevate this,
Hmm.
think about the type of yarn you use.
Okay.
A chunky,
Yeah.
textured yarn will create a more realistic
Oh, yeah.
web effect.
And picture this.
Okay?
You open the door and hanging right there
Yeah.
are these lit witch hats.
Oh!
Just kind of floating in midair.
I love that one.
Right.
Those are the floating witch hats from the article.
Yeah.
Super spooky, right?
Uh-huh.
The secret weapon is fishing line.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly invisible
You can't even see it.
and strong enough to hold the hats.
I can imagine.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
For a truly magical effect,
Hmm.
try placing battery-operated tea lights inside the hats.
That's going on my list.
Love it.
Now let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of upcycling,
Ooh, yeah.
turning everyday items into Halloween treasures.
It's eco-friendly and budget-friendly.
Absolutely.
The article had a few ideas that really caught my eye.
Okay.
Remember those empty toilet paper rolls we all have lying around?
Don't tell me they become bats.
Yeah.
I-
Toilet paper roll bats.
Well,
Super cute.
yeah.
And the kids will love making them.
Oh, for sure.
Just flatten the roll, cut out some bat wings,
Okay.
and paint them black.
Yeah.
You could even glue on some googly eyes for an extra touch of personality.
Oh, yeah. Googly eyes everywhere.
Gotta have them.
Speaking of googly eyes,
Oh, yeah.
the creepy candy jars
I love those.
also caught my attention.
Yes?
You basically turn old mason jars
Mm-hmm.
into creepy, crawly candy containers using hot glue
Oh, yeah.
and plastic insects.
It's all about the details here.
Okay.
Imagine filling a jar with gummy worms and then attaching plastic spiders around the rim
Right.
as if they're about to dive in for a feast.
Oh, my God.
Or you could fill it with those gummy eyeballs
Okay.
and surround it with plastic flies.
That's a bit much.
It's a little creepy,
Yeah, a little creepy for me.
but you get the idea.
You've got the wheels turning.
Yes.
And you know what else is great about these jars?
What?
You could reuse them year after year.
That's the best part.
Just swap out the creepy crawlies
Right.
for something more festive,
Right?
like snowflakes or hearts for other holidays.
Love it.
I'm sold.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about you,
Yeah.
but I'm always a fan of decorations you can actually eat.
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
Edible decor.
Yes.
The best of both worlds.
The article had this idea for Halloween candy wreaths,
Mmm.
using leftover candy
Oh, yeah.
to create a delicious and festive door decoration.
Ooh.
Now, here's a little trick.
Okay.
Instead of just randomly gluing candy onto a foam wreath,
Yeah.
try arranging them in patterns or by color
Oh, that's good.
to create a more
Yeah.
visually appealing design.
I like that.
And while we're on the topic of edible delights,
Okay.
let's talk about chocolate truffle party garlands.
Oh, fine.
I mean, who can resist a garland you can nibble on?
I know, right?
Imagine dipping those truffles in orange and black,
Yes.
candy melts,
Love it.
for a spooky color scheme.
So good.
You're speaking my language now.
I know we're on the same page.
But we can't forget about those who prefer their decorations on the spooky side,
Right.
with no sugarcoating.
Right. There's a decoration for every taste.
Exactly.
If you're going for cute and cuddly,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with the cotton ball ghost.
Oh, those are cute.
Simple, fluffy,
Yeah.
and perfect for a family-friendly celebration.
But if you're aiming for spine-tingling chills,
Okay.
let's talk about the creepy crawly spider pumpkin.
Oh, those are good.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Cover a craft pumpkin with plastic spiders.
Now here's where a glue gun becomes your best friend.
Okay.
Not just any glue will do.
No.
You need something that can hold those spiders in place.
Right.
Especially if you're planning to display your pumpkin outdoors.
Yeah.
And for an extra creepy touch,
Okay.
try layering different sizes of spiders to create depth and dimension.
You're starting to creep me out now.
Just a little.
But I do appreciate a touch of elegance,
Okay.
even in my Halloween decor.
I like it.
And this skull centerpiece definitely fits the bill.
That's a classic.
Imagine this.
Right.
Skulls candles and Spanish moss arranged artfully on a table.
It's hauntingly beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And the Spanish moss
Yeah.
adds a touch of Southern Gothic charm.
I like it.
You know what else would look amazing with this?
What?
Some dark velvety fabric draped underneath.
Okay. You're officially hired as my Halloween decorator.
I'm honored.
Now let's get interactive.
Ooh, okay.
I love the idea of decorations that are not just visually appealing, but also encourage engagement.
Right.
That's where the tic-tac-boo comes in.
Love it.
You basically paint spooky faces on stones,
Right.
ghosts, pumpkins, you name it,
Right.
and use those as game pieces for a spooky twist
Yeah.
on tic-tac-toe.
I can already picture the kids battling it out for spooky supremacy.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of spooky battles, how about a moving eyes mummy craft?
Now that's a fun one.
It's a mummy with eyes that dart back and forth,
Uh-huh.
guaranteed to get some screams.
That sounds like a fun project. And
yeah.
you know what would make it even creepier?
Mm-hmm.
Adding a sound effect to the moving eyes.
Oh.
Imagine a faint rustling sound every time the eyes shift.
Okay, you're a genius.
Thank you.
So we've covered some great ideas
Yeah.
for easy and creative DIY Halloween decorations.
I think so.
But are you ready to level up your crafting game?
Bring it on. I'm always up for a challenge.
All right, let's talk about embroidery pumpkins.
Okay.
Now, this one might require some basic stitching skills.
Yeah, you're right.
But the result is so charming.
They are really cute.
You basically stitch jack-o'-lantern faces
Uh-huh.
onto orange fabric and display them
Yeah.
in embroidery hoops.
It's a perfect way to add a touch of handmade charm
Yeah.
to your Halloween decor.
Mm-hmm.
And you can even personalize them
Oh, yeah.
with different facial expressions or spooky messages.
Oh, I love the idea of personalized pumpkins.
It's so cute.
And if you're feeling really ambitious,
Okay.
how about creating intricate Halloween scenes
Oh, wow.
inside hollowed-out pumpkins?
Yeah.
The article calls them shadow box pumpkins.
Those are really cool.
Think miniature graveyards,
Uh-huh.
haunted forests,
Yes.
even spooky silhouettes.
I love it.
Anything that sparks your imagination.
That's what Halloween is all about.
You can use all sorts of materials for the scenes.
Right.
Twigs, moss, miniature figurines,
Uh-huh.
even LED lights for a spooky glow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think we've officially covered a spooktacular range
I think so.
of DIY Halloween decoration ideas.
We did a good job.
For part one,
Yes.
we've got so much more to uncover, so stay tuned for part two,
Can't wait.
where we'll dive into even more creative and inspiring
All right.
Halloween DIYs.
Sounds good. Welcome back, Halloween enthusiasts. I'm excited to delve deeper into this treasure trove of DIY decorations.
Me too. We've already unearthed some fantastic ideas, but I have a feeling we've only just scratched the surface.
You're absolutely right. And you know, sometimes the most unexpected materials can lead to the most creative Halloween decorations.
Ooh, I like where this is going. Give me an example.
Well, how about turning ordinary wood slices into adorable rustic pumpkins?
Wood slice pumpkins. I've never thought of that.
The article calls them wood slice pumpkins, and they're so charming. You can find wood slices at craft stores,
Yeah.
or even better, forage for them in your backyard.
Oh, that's fun.
A little bit of orange paint,
Mm-hmm.
some black marker for the faces, and voila, instant rustic chic.
That's such a great way to bring a natural element into your Halloween decor. Yeah, and it's perfect for those who love a more understated, woodland-inspired aesthetic.
Exactly. And speaking of unexpected materials, have you ever considered making slime for Halloween?
Slime, isn't that more of a kid's craft?
Not necessarily. You can create some seriously spooky slime with the right ingredients.
Okay.
The article has a recipe for pumpkin spice slime
Oh.
that uses Elmer's glue, pumpkin spice mixed food coloring, and glitter.
Wow.
You can even add saline function to give it that classic slime texture.
Pumpkin spice slime. That sounds interesting. I can see how it could be a fun sensory activity, especially for kids.
Yeah.
But how would you incorporate it into Halloween decor?
That's where your creativity comes in.
Right.
You could fill clear jars with the slime
Mhm.
and add spooky embellishments like plastic spiders or googly eyes, or drape it over a fake skeleton hand for a truly creepy effect.
Okay, I have to admit you've piqued my curiosity. I might have to give that pumpkin spice slime a try.
Okay.
But let's move on to something a little more, well, creepy crawly. You know, the
Right.
kind of decorations that make you shiver just thinking about them.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, and the article definitely doesn't disappoint in that department.
Okay, good.
One idea that really caught my eye was the crafty spider sacks.
Spider sex, those sound terrifying.
They definitely have a creepy factor.
Um,
The idea is to create these yarn sacks that resemble spider egg sacks.
oh, wow.
You use water balloons as molds, wrap them with yarn, and then once they dry, you pop the balloon and you're left with this spooky textured sack.
And then you fill them with.
Tiny plastic spiders, of course. Imagine hanging a cluster of these spider sacks from your porch ceiling or in a dark corner, guaranteed to give your guests a little fright.
Okay, you're definitely winning the creepiest decoration award so far. But let's switch gears for a moment and talk about something a bit more timeless and elegant.
I hear you. Sometimes you want those classic Halloween vibes without going overboard on the gore.
Exactly. And the article has this lovely idea for forever pumpkins that really fits the bill.
These are brilliant. They're essentially jack-o'-lantern luminaries made using mason jars. You decorate the jars with tissue paper to create a pumpkin effect, and then place a tea light inside for a warm, eerie glow.
I love that they're reusable, so you can enjoy them year after year. And you could even customize them by adding different facial expressions or spooky designs to the tissue paper.
Right, speaking of reusable decorations, the article also have a few ideas that you can easily adapt for other occasions or holidays.
Ooh, I'm all about versatility. What did you have in mind?
Well, how about the googly eye vase?
Okay.
You simply paint a vase black and then glue on as many googly eyes as you can fit. It's hilarious and so easy to adapt.
I can see it now filled with flowers for Halloween, then switch to candy canes for Christmas hearts or Valentine's Day. The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. And if you're looking for a fun and whimsical decoration that can be used both indoors and outdoors, you could try making monster rocks.
Monster rocks, those sound adorable.
You just paint rocks with different monster faces, adding googly eyes for extra personality. You can scatter them around your garden, place them on bookshelves, or even use them as paperweights.
So far, we've mostly focused on indoor decorations, but let's not forget about the outside of our homes, the first impression for trick-or-treaters and guests.
Outdoor decorations are a must, and the article has a few classic ideas that are both easy and effective.
Good.
One of my favorites is the front door mummy.
Oh, yes, the mummy wrap. It's a classic for a reason.
It's surprisingly simple to create using white streamers or even toilet paper. You just wrap your front door to resemble a mummy, adding some oversized googly eyes for a spooky touch.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a fun way to give your home a quick and easy Halloween makeover.
And if you want to add a bit of magic to your outdoor space, the floating witch hat luminaries are a fantastic option.
I love these. Imagine suspending lit witch hats from tree branches or your porch using fishing line, creating this enchanting illuminated display. You could even use different colored lights inside the hats for a more dynamic effect.
Now let's talk about a decoration that's sure to stop trick-or-treaters in their tracks. The witch leg candy bucket.
This one is pure genius.
What?
It's basically a bucket disguised as a pair of witch legs sticking out of the ground, as if a witch has just flown off.
That's hilarious. I can just
Yeah.
imagine the reactions from trick-or-treaters.
It's a guaranteed conversation starter, and it's such a fun way to add a touch of whimsy and humor to your outdoor decor.
Okay, you've officially convinced me to add that to my Halloween to-do list. Now, we
Yeah.
talked about the giant spider web for the front door earlier, but what about something a bit more permanent for the yard?
The article suggests creating a mini graveyard using simple materials like foam board paint and wooden dowels for the tombstones. You can get really creative with the epitaphs and designs on the tombstones.
I love that idea. It's a spooky but playful addition to any yard. And speaking of playful, let's move on to some decorations that are all about wordplay and Halloween humor.
Ah, yes, because what's Halloween without a few good puns and spooky jokes?
Exactly. What did you find in the article?
Well, one idea that stood out to me was the haunted welcome mat.
Well,
You basically create a stencil of spooky message or image, and then use spray paint to transfer it onto a plain welcome mat.
that's a clever way to personalize your entryway and give visitors a spooky greeting.
Right, and if you're feeling really ambitious, you could create a Halloween countdown calendar using a bulletin board cardstock and push pins.
That's a fun way to build anticipation for Halloween. You could even involve kids in the process, letting them help decorate the calendar and reveal each day's surprise.
Speaking of kids, the article also has some adorable decoration ideas that are perfect for classrooms or children's parties.
Oh, I'm always looking for fun and easy crafts for kids. What did you find?
One idea that stood out was the bat paper puppet. It's a simple craft that uses cardstock twine and paper fasteners to create a movable bat puppet.
That sounds adorable. Kids would have so much fun making and playing with those.
And they're a great way to encourage imaginative play and storytelling. Another kid-friendly idea that's sure to be a hit is the ghost piñata.
A piñata. What kid doesn't love a piñata?
Exactly. You can use paper lanterns, crepe paper, and candy to create a spooky ghost piñata that's sure to be a highlight of any Halloween party.
Wow, we've covered so many amazing DIY Halloween decoration ideas in this part alone. My head is spinning with inspiration.
Mine too. It's incredible how much creativity can be sparked by a single article, but hold on to your hats because we've still got a few more tricks and treats up our sleeves. Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll unveil even more unique and unexpected Halloween decoration ideas.
Welcome back for the grand finale of our DIY Halloween decoration deep dive. I'm already feeling inspired to transform my house into a spooky spectacle.
I know, right? We've covered so much ground, but we've saved some real gems for this last part.
Okay, good.
These are the ideas that really push the boundaries of creativity and show you just how versatile Halloween decor can be.
Right, I'm all ears. What unique and unexpected ideas have you uncovered?
Let's start with something that's both practical and festive. Imagine this. You've got a busy Halloween night planned, but you don't want to miss out on the trick-or-treating fun. The article has a solution: Halloween candy door hangers.
So it's like leaving a bowl out, but way more creative. Tell me more.
You create these cute little door hangers using half-craft pumpkins.
Oh, cute.
You attach a small chalkboard where you can write a message like "Happy Halloween, take one."
Oh, yeah?
And then, of course, you fill the pumpkin with candy.
It's a great way to spread Halloween cheer, even if you can't be there to greet the trick-or-treaters in person. And I bet kids would love helping to decorate the pumpkins and write the messages.
Absolutely. And speaking of kids, let's talk about a decoration that's perfect for a Halloween classroom party or a spooky play date. Have you ever heard of bread tag monsters?
Bread tag monsters, that sounds adorable.
It's a fantastic way to upcycle those little plastic bread tags that we usually just toss in the recycling bin. You can paint them glue on googly eyes, add pipe cleaner arms, whatever your little monster-loving heart desires.
I love how simple and creative that is. Kids would have a blast coming up with different monster designs and giving each one a unique personality.
And it's a great opportunity to teach them about reducing waste and giving new life to everyday objects now while we're on the subject of upcycling. This next idea is a real showstopper: pool noodle witch legs.
Wait, pool noodle bitch legs? I have no idea what that could be, but I'm intrigued.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You use pool noodles to create witch legs, complete with striped stockings and pointy witch shoes. Then you arrange them so they're sticking out from a cauldron or planter, as if a witch has just flown off.
That is brilliant. It's unexpected, whimsical, and a little bit spooky all at the same time. I bet it would be a conversation starter at any Halloween party.
Speaking of conversation starters, let's talk about a decoration that's both beautiful and eerie: floating cheesecloth ghosts.
Okay, now those sound intriguing. What's the secret to making them float?
It's all about the cheesecloth. You soak it in a mixture of liquid starch and water, then drape it over a form. Like a balloon or a bowl to create the ghostly shape. As it dries, the cheesecloth hardens and holds its form, giving it that flowing, ethereal look.
So you could hang them from the ceiling or drape them over furniture for a truly spooky effect. And you could add details like eyes or mouths using black felt or fabric paint.
Exactly. Now, if you're looking for a touch of Halloween glamour, how about a glittery witch's broom?
Ooh, sparkly. Tell me more.
This one is all about embracing the shine. You simply take a plain witch's broom and coat it with glitter spray paint. You can add extra embellishments like ribbons, spooky charms, or even a miniature witch's hat.
I love that idea. It's a fun way to add some personality and sparkle to your Halloween decor. It's a reminder that Halloween doesn't have to be all about scary and spooky. It can also be about celebrating magic whimsy and the joy of creativity.
Well said. I think that's a perfect sentiment to wrap up our deep dive. We've explored so many creative DIY Halloween decoration ideas, from the simple and spooky to the elaborate and whimsical.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling incredibly inspired. And the best part is that these ideas are just starting points. We can take these concepts and make them our own, adding our own unique style and personality to each decoration.
That's the beauty of DIY. The possibilities are truly endless. So which decorations will you be trying this year?
I'm not sure I can choose just one, but I'm definitely feeling ready to transform my home into a Halloween wonderland. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. Happy haunting.